All right, how you doing? It is the radio guy, the Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show, coming to you exclusively on Open Mic Broadcast Network. The social media handles are at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network, OPEN, capital MIC. That's all one word, Broadcast Network. And of course, the website is obnradio.com. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers and Coach Tacho Tyler. They handle the Arkansas Pine Bluff Lady Golden Lions on senior night at the Rec Center on the campus of Prairie View to win 3-1 to secure a spot in the SWAC tournament. Also, with the win over Arkansas Pine Bluff, it secured a spot for Alcorn. The Lady Braves were victorious over Mississippi Valley, and with that, they secure the final spot. So the Lady Panthers end up in the number 7 spot, while the Alcorn Lady Braves end up in the number 8 spot. So on the outside looking in will be Pine Bluff and Mississippi Valley. They'll get together for the tournament at Mississippi Valley in Itta Bena, Mississippi in the third week of this month to find out who will be representing the 2018 version of the Southwestern Athletic Champion. So congratulations to the Lady Panthers yet again. Meanwhile, we are still scratching our heads back on the football scene, trying to figure out how did we get where we are right now. Many of you PV alumni fans have been expressing yourselves, some more creative than others. But the bottom line is this: we still have 2 games remaining, and we got some figuring out to do within these last 2 games. Now, due to the 4-game policy before a student athlete can be declared ineligible as far as eligibility is concerned, you got to figure out what are you going to do with these remaining 2 games. Mathematically, you've been eliminated. So do you start building and looking toward the future? A lot of you right now are hollering for let Connolly start, let Connolly start, let Connolly start. And you say yes and you say no. And the reason you say yes, Connolly was obviously productive last time out against Jackson State. And the reason you say no is because with 2 games remaining, do you want to burn up the eligibility that Connolly could forward toward the next year, which will give him 4 years, and try to see if you can build from there? Or do you just throw it all in right now and say, to heck with it, we're going to worry about right now? That's going to be a decision for the coaching staff to try to figure out, to try to get things going on. You got a lot of scenarios that are going to be popping up right now. They tweaked the front line this last game out against Jackson, and you'll try to figure out if you can mix and match something that's going to be at least a better version of what you had on the offensive line and the defensive line for the Panthers for the 2019 campaign. So there's still a lot of football and meaningful football to be played, at least from a coach's perspective. So a lot of that will remain to be seen on just what type of approach would the Ghost and his staff like to take. Got a comment dropped in by Brother T. Brother T seemed to be a bit frustrated. He says that either we need to change our scheme or change coordinators. That's from Brother T. We thank you, Brother T, for your thoughts and comments, concerns. It has been a disappointing year, but it's still a year of salvaging if you look beyond the obvious. What's really going to be a measuring stick for me personally is what type of fight these young men show these remaining 2 games? What kind of attitude are you going to display? That is really, really something that I'm going to be measuring with a fine tooth comb, because this is important. This is where your character starts to show. This is where your integrity starts to show. This is where your leadership starts to show for players and for coaches, because things are not going to always be easy. You're going to have to deal with some adversity. And it's how you respond and deal with the adversity that really determines if you're a champion or not. Speaking from experience, I know it was easy to show up when you're winning. It's easy to have a positive attitude when you're winning. But the true measure of an individual is how they deal with adversity. How do they overcome the shortcomings? And we'll see what we have from here. By week 4, the Panthers. And I just want to see some creativity. I want to see some type of spark that could determine or at least gauge the future of this program. Meanwhile, PV Nation, I do understand your frustration. I do understand your disappointment. But let us try to hold it together and move forward. We heard yesterday from Athletic Director Fred Washington, heard some of his thoughts, comments, desires, and even concerns. You can respond by dialing in on the 24-hour message line at 713-570-6736. Leave your information. You do not have to give or disclose your full name if that's not your desire, but we do welcome your input. Or you can go to either one of the social platforms, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, the website at obnradio.com, and share your thoughts and comments that way. But don't look now. It's basketball season. It officially tips off on this evening throughout the college ranks, and it'll be very, very interesting to see how Coach Sandy Pugh with the New Look Panthers come out, as well as Coach Byron Smith. We sat down with both of them last week. You can probably slip back through the archives and check that out at obnradio.com or at Spreaker.com at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Also want to remind you, it's time to get out and vote. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care how you vote. Just get out and vote. Let your presence be felt. We're going to end this one on today and exit stage left. I want to remind you to keep passing the word about the Mike Prince Show. Coming to you daily, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook handles, or The Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. That is OPEN, capital M-I-C. That's all one word, Broadcast Network. And, of course, the website is obnradio.com. Well, my time has expired for today. But as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.